Did you go back in? How come you went back in? Newman. Okay. We'll keep you locked away. She knows right away. She just buzzes right in. Just buzzes right in. Hi, everybody. If you're going to be watching uh, on replay, we got home late last night. We just got the birds out, and they're ready to rock and roll. They're tired. They're tired. I think they get different hours, don't you? You get different hours without Mom. What are you going to do? You going to do some shenanigans? I don't know how long the live will last with Brad's home and Oakley's a little obnoxious. Oakley's a little obnoxious. I don't want to torture Brad with him. When I'm like, look at him, he's cute though, he loves Brad. Look, watch. Hey Oakley, you gonna go see Brad? He usually follows him everywhere. Can't see. Let's see Rue. Okay, hi everyone. Yes, we met Einstein. That was fun. Marcia and Jeff are such nice people. Such nice people. It was so good to see them. Too bad we didn't live close. Too bad we didn't live close. Oh, it's Mark's birthday. Happy birthday. I got nothing set up. Nothing set up for birthdays or anything, but happy birthday, Mark. Hope you have a good day. You get to see all the birdies. Beautiful Coco's got all her feathers, and that's all we need, right? We just need to keep our feathers. Yeah. Oh, such a fun time in Nashville. My gosh. What a place that is. How many of you been to Nashville? How many of you have been there? It is a fun place, but my gosh. Okay, if you didn't know, I fell off my bike, right? Before we left. I fell off my bike and twisted my leg. Like the bike fell on me and it kind of pushed my leg, like kind of overextended my leg and my ankle. So I limped around Nashville 5 days, limping. And then, like, I don't know. Am I just getting old? I don't know. But it was like, the walk was killing me. The walk was killing me. My foot's all swell up, and actually it's better today because we didn't walk as much yesterday. But I felt like we walked uphill for like 5 days straight, up hills. Oh yeah, Brad and I would go back again in a heartbeat. But it was a lot. It's a busy trip, that's for sure. The bad weather was terrible, yeah. It was like, you know how when you travel and you prepare for hot and you prepare for cold, right? Never in a million years are you preparing for pouring rain. Like, it was coming down in sheets. Yeah, I don't know. My ankle and foot's all swollen up. I'm gonna have to rest it for the next few days. Maybe it'll get better. It's all bruised and everything. And Coco's my beautiful girl. I was so happy to see her this morning. Oh, we had so much fun. So much stuff. It was so much stuff to see and do, and Brad and I had a great time. Hold on a second. I'm trying to turn the volume on. Rue is being a busybody. Anyway, so first day it was just poor. Oh yeah, and then we were going to see the AC/DC concert, and that was like all day you're stressed out about the tornadoes and the warnings. Ugh. You're all stressed out about the tornadoes and the warnings and the pouring rain, and how are we going to be in how are you going to be in a big arena with 80,000 people and a tornado goes through? Like, of course I'm thinking the worst, right? Always the worst. And oh my gosh, we got rain jackets, we got umbrella, and we got those big ponchos and everything. We're all ready for the big pouring rain, and because it would have been pouring. That Nissan Stadium is all open. Anyway, but they canceled it. I think it was, a couple hours before the show? They canceled it. And, yeah, they canceled it. So that was good. So Brad and I just went out that night. It was like AC/DC fans invaded Nashville for a few days. So that was kind of cool. And we went in my favorite bars. Do you want to hear my favorite bars? It's like over 20 of them. Brad and I spent the most time in, because we went out every night and enjoyed the music. It's not very often we can go and watch music every night, all night long, live music all over the place. So we went out and enjoyed the music. Anyways, my favorite bar was the Jelly Rolls bar, and Kid Rock's. Because they seem like they put on more, like, all the little bars, people just get up and sing, and you never know what you're going to get, and, they mostly play requests and ask for money and all that. But if you go into Jelly Rolls or Kid Rock's bar, it's more of a production, you know what I mean? Where the bands are higher quality and more have more entertainment factor and more like polished. Yes, polished. I don't know why Brad can hear me now. You can't, Brad. Why can you hear me now, but you can't hear me like every other thing I say? How is he hearing me now? It's a choice. He admits it's a choice. He's all the way in the other room, and he heard me talking. And I talk all the time to him. He doesn't hear me. He blames me for not hearing. He says he blames me. Wait a minute here. We're having a moment. Wait a minute. You blame me, Brad, for you not hearing.
You're a soft talker.
See, he says me. I'm the soft talker. You're crazy. Now I'm going to be like, okay, well, no, you're not going to do that to me again. That's it. No more excuses. My goodness. Anyways, what was the question? What is it? I don't think I broke a bone. I wouldn't be able to put a weight on it. Oh, your friend was at the... Oh, yeah. So how was the concert? The concert was amazing. It was really good. It was... We were on the floor here, and then we were on the floor in Nashville. So when we saw them in Vancouver, and we saw them in Nashville. And we were on the floor each time, right? And the floor here in Nashville was just packed, where the floor in Vancouver was more, had more wiggle room. You know what I mean? Because I'm one of the people on the spectrum that can't be in the crowd, so I always have to stand outside the crowds. So anyways, I had to stand way far over. And even if you try to get in close, if you get the floor seat, if you're on the floor, you have to really, you have to be pushing. You got to be able to go right up front. But that doesn't mean that someone pushier than you isn't just going to push right in front of you. You can't see a thing. So it's just even ridiculous to push up to the stage unless you have a chance of seeing it. But it was so festive. I couldn't believe how festive the atmosphere in Nashville was at the concert. The concert was just like, it was like people traveled from all over to go see it, like countries and everything. And of course, the best place to see them would be Nashville. Brad and I had wanted to see them twice, but the only way we could see them twice is if, well, we just Googled who is the cheapest tickets in all the different stops, because we were going to go to the town, right, just to see it. And Nashville had the cheapest tickets. So we went to Nashville. It was really fun. The bars were fun. We had a lot of laughs, lots of laughs in Nashville. Brad and I laughing. Oh my gosh, I have to tell you about this bus trip. The bus trip. Brad, do you want to talk about the bus trip, or do you want me to talk about it? So I always... Such a pleasurable experience. I always... I always like, when we go away, I always have one thing, right? Like, I want to go on a this, or I want to go on a that, and it's always a freaking disaster, always. My choices are a disaster. And, so, Brad, we went on this bird to see a parrot sanctuary once. We ended up on a bird watching tour with binoculars and everything. Anyways, so this one we were like, I'm like, Brad, let's do a bus tour. It's only $35. It was pouring rain. I thought a good way to see the city. It's only an hour and everything. So we get in this bus. It was just like a gray coach bus, but it was open up top, and the thing is, there it was like, you get to see 100 different points of interest in Nashville. 100 different points of interest. That's how they advertised it. And no, you're not going to get Newman. They advertised it that way. So Brad and I are like, you know, when you want to go to Nashville, you want to see like the Grand Old Opry. You want to see all the stuff. And so we're like, that'll be perfect. Then we know kind of get our bearings. Basically, they went up one street. It seemed like they went up one street, and they talked so fast that you couldn't see it. They were like, there's that, there's that, there's that, there's that. And Brad and I still haven't seen the Grand Old Opry, and apparently we drove past it. but they were like going around the corner, like pointing around the corner and everything. It was so funny. Brad's like, Brad's like, and there's the granule, whoosh, and there's this, whoosh. It was just hilarious, hilarious. And then like, this is a school, and this is that, and this is a medical building, and this is that, and this is that, and the lady was very she had a monotone voice, which I mean you can understand that, right? So it wasn't even like he could catch inflections of her voice to figure out what was going on, and I started thinking, oh my gosh, am I like Brad, watch your feet. Are Brad and I cognitively delayed now because we can't figure out where everything was. We never saw anything. What did we actually see that we didn't miss, Brad?
Well, we drove right by the high school.
Oh, the high school. The high school is what we saw. Because the high school was big. And we saw the university.
Oh, in Vanderbilt University.
We drove right by it. So those were the highlights. The highlights of our trip. The high school and the university. Oh, it was so funny. Laugh, laugh, laugh. What else? Anyways, just all the different bands and stuff. We had fun. She wants to sit over there, but there's way too much you can get into, Coco. Okay, you can sit over there, but I gotta watch you, okay? You can't get into anything. The one day we walked, the day that we saw Jeff and Marsha, I swear we must have been like, we must have walked like 20 miles that day. How far you think we walked, Brad? 10K. No, more than that. There's Coco's buttons. We gotta do the big button opening. See, no, Coco, come on. I'm gonna do the big button opening. Why do I put her there when I know there's everything she can get into? Okay, you can have this, but you gotta take it. You gotta go over here. Okay, let's open it up. You open it up. See if she can open it. I'll give her something to do. she's got her beak. There's nuts that Kiwi can't open, but Coco will be able to open them. Yeah, we'll have the button opening on Monday. The grand button opening. The button fundraiser. Yeah, anyway, and the performers on the ACDC was excellent, and everything was perfect, and it's a lovely city to visit, and I have no complaints except for the bus tour. Yeah, everyone was awake early. They heard Brad and started squawking. And she can get it. She knows where to open it from, though. Okay, honey, I'll help you. So near yet so far, eh? Ugh. Okay, I cracked it a little bit. You can do the rest. The dogs are coming on the 15th. The 15th. Oh, that's good, Deborah. Toe trim. And he bit the vet. Uh-oh. Here comes Newman. And the flight was 5 hours getting home. 5 hours. Hey, why are you biting me? We were on the plane for 5 hours. You know how your feet and everything swell up? Yes, the middle one is the boy that got along. We picked the boy, the one that got along best with the girl. The female puppy is very assertive and bossy and thinks she's the greatest thing in the world and confident. And the male is sweeter, like more, not as uh, bossy. You know what I mean? Like more, just softer. So of course it's the squished one, the smaller one, the one Brass is. I don't want that one. That was the one that got along with the female. What are you looking for, Newman? Are you looking for a cookie or a mouse? Good Coco. Well, that's nice, Jocelyn. What else happened on our trip? I'm trying to think of what else happened. Oakley, you're being such a good boy. She sounds like one of your sisters. There's always one bossy one, right? I posted the video of them playing. Look at Coco how she sits with her. Look at her with her long tail. Isn't she cute? Yeah, I like that one too. I like that one too. What else, guys? I can't think of anything. Why can't I think of anything? Oakley? Oakley, do you have any news? Hey, Oak, are you going to tell us anything, sweetie? He likes to walk around in the morning. You're not walking much, though. You're just sitting on your butt. Huh? You're just sitting on your butt. Yeah, the feathers, once they start growing, they really grow. She's still Coco half a tail. We've got about 3 more tail feathers to come. If you stay healthy, Coco, your wings will stay and everything, and you can fly, okay? Coco will probably be petrified of the puppies. Doesn't like small, fast-moving, strange things. Hey, Newman, you look so handsome today, don't ya? Marsha and Jeff were so funny. They're like, they had they had Einstein's picture on their car and everything. People were stopping to meet Einstein. I felt like I was a celebrity. That one nice lady at the, it was the Country Music Hall of Fame. Um, she spotted me right away and knew I was me and Coco, Brad, look at my leg, it's swollen past my sock. It's all bruised on my toe and everything. I'll be resting it now. Hopefully it'll get better. How long do ankles take to heal? If you take it easy. Does anyone know how long sprained ankles take? I wore my sandals walking around, and I don't know if that helped it or hurt it more. Brad says it hurt it more. She said that the so I had to buy. These are my comfortable shoes, but I didn't bring them because they're my dirty shoes, and I like to wear white shoes when I'm away. So I got another pair while I was there. So Einstein was almost son-in-law. I think it was but they're special. They're those Birkenstock sandals. Yeah, I should be going over to YouTube. I'll wait till I go live from YouTube, see what they got to say. Very clever, Lisa. A couch day? Yes, Jerry, the middle pup. We get them on the 15th. Support, like wrap it? Look at little piggy pants waddling over. 6 to 8 weeks? I'm going to have a sore ankle? I could have hurt myself way worse. And it was just a dumb fall. It was just like I felt getting on the bike. It was so heavy. You know how those electric bikes are so freaking heavy? I felt getting on it. And the bike fell back onto my foot and leg, twisted it. Use ice pack. Get checked by physio. Swollen past my socks. Anyways, it gives me something to complain about. Well, something always happens when I go away. Like I either get the flu or I get sick or something. Food poisoning or, trip or whatever. Of course, before the trip. What happens? My bike. That's why you're scared of yours? Like, it's even hard for Brad to lift it into the car. That's how heavy it is. Oh, yeah, you guys have Memorial Day weekend. Bye, Bonnie. Thanks for joining us. Who's doing something fun for Memorial Day weekend? I stuck on my game to injuries now rather than uh, illnesses. Bring your own freeze from Costco. Okay. You have a broken toe? Turmeric and wrap. There was one lady, one of the ladies at the hotel was working. She worked in the coffee shop, and she had to work from sitting down because she tore her hamstring. Oh my gosh, that would hurt. Anyway, she tore her hamstring. She got 4 kids at home. She said it was easier to come to work than be at home with the kids. You've been sick? Yours weighs 80 pounds. Put flags up in the memorial field. Flags? Oh, that's a good, nice thing. Do you have fireworks down there? Do they have fireworks on Memorial Day weekend? Is it like July 4th? Or is it more of a somber thing like Remembrance Day and all that? Funny Newman playing in that band, eh? Look at Coco up there. It's like the queen. Finland's in the house, Coco. Have you ever been to Finland, Coco? You are early risers today. You're already tired. Okay. Bastille Day. You went to 2 graduations last week. It's supposed to be somber, but people still grill and have parties. The supportive brace. Who wants to go to Finland? Coco wants to go, yeah. Oh, today's your granddaughter's 3-year birthday party, and you're taking both to see Stitch. How are you going to do that? Do they sit still for 3? A 3-year-old's going to sit still? Coco has 5 bird siblings, right, Coco? Pineapple helps with swelling. Ellen, you should be in YouTube Medical. You seem like to have a lot of stuff going on. And you guys, should we vote Ellen into YouTube Medical? We call it YouTube Medical because that's where, when we go live, that's where all the people that have sicknesses chat. And they like to talk about their sicknesses and give each other tips. Not all of them. The ones that don't have sicknesses, they're there just for advice. They're there for moral support. What did you say, Newman? Newman said something about the vent. He said like open vent. Plant flowers. That sounds like a nice time. What are you doing? They will sit. The popcorn will make them sit still. GNC, I think so. I think we have GNCs. Do you eat the pineapple or put it on your ankle? That's what I was wondering. I'm thinking more eating it. You have what?
Pineapple has anti-inflammatory properties.
Oh, there's Brad. He belongs. He's one of the physicians, and you do medical. Brad has a doctor in every doctor field except I fired him from the allergy doctor. He's not an allergy doctor anymore. Brad's got lots of knowledge. I always ask him questions. I never follow your advice. I do. Oh, you're patient. They said you'll be okay. What's wrong? Oh, you're an LPN. Oh, good for you. Brad is working on puzzles. We still got to do taxes. Much Oakley Walker. You haven't actually walked much this morning, mister. He wants to go see Sid. Or Brad. He's got to figure out. He's like Cookie. He's got to figure out the closest route. What are you scared of? You're backing up. Were you scared of my white shoes? Watch Oakley wave. Hold on a second. Oh. Oh, let's clean that up. You made a mess. You made a mess. Hi, Oakley. Hi. Hi, Oakley. Hi. Hi. You're not gonna wave at me? Oh, no waves this morning? On, let's wave. Hi, Oakley. Hi, Oakley. How are you? I did the one wave. I only got one wave? One? There we go. He did two. Good boy. Hi, sweetie. Hi. Yeah, he's had a bath. There we go. Good boy. You're so smart, aren't you? Yeah, he's definitely like Cookie. If you're new here, he's our tattletale. Aren't you? You're our tattletale. Ooh. He's going to the vet this week. Him and Coco. It's gonna be a busy week. Got all these appointments and everything. Appointments that I've been putting off for like uh my whole life. I'm scared to. I gotta go get lab work, and the doctor said I need to get lab work because I'm old now. I'm at that age I need to get it. And I said, because I've been avoiding it, because you know how you're always scared that the lab work's gonna show up that you're dying or something. I figure, well, I don't want. I'd rather just live, not knowing I'm dying. So I'm stressed out about stupid lab work, but that's okay. That's just me being a nervous Nelly. Oakley is a tattletale. He's the tattletale for sure. Yeah, Cookie was the alarm. He was the serious when things were serious. Cookie was like on it, wasn't he? I knew Cookie's alarm right away. I knew it. I knew when he did that certain call, it was stop everything and go. What the heck's going on? And he was always right. It wasn't like he never did any false. It wasn't like Oakley. Little boy cried wolf. Oakley's still over there waving at me. It wasn't like the little boy that cried wolf, like Oakley. He took his job very seriously. Right? Rue, you yell out the window. And Oakley tattletales. You're the same way, Linda? Yeah, my lab work's still up there. What do I gotta get? I gotta get. How many vials of blood is like my thyroid, iron, lipids. Which one is liver? I'm scared to do the liver one because I drank this week. Which one is called liver? Glucose. No glucose. Maybe light, fun, creatine, AST, GGT, ALTS, SPAP, A1C, and FIT. And everything else. That's what I gotta get done. We have walk-in labs here, but I didn't want to wait, so I just booked an appointment. I hate waiting. No alcohol for 72 hours? No fasting. You broke my thing. I love this. Did you break it? Oh no. How did this break? My stands. I gotta get a new one now. I can't live without these stands. Broke a leg off my stand. Oh, glucose. Okay. I guess this is garbage now. I don't know how to make it go away. So you broke the leg off. Oh, wow. Oh, that's good, Penny. So everything's A-okay for your surgery? I don't know how this stupid thing works. There we go. Threw it out. You haven't seen Rue fly? She flies all over. She's my best flyer. That's why if she ever got out, she'd be flying. She'd escape. I don't know if it was her or me who broke it. Look how swollen my ankle is. You're nervous? I would be nervous too. Look you guys, it's pulling out past my sock. At least Brad's sick of me hearing me talk about it. Yes, she is a good flyer. You look good though, Rue. You don't look as skinny as you used to. Huh? You used to be a little skinny mini. A little skinny mini. Well, guys, we're gonna go and get cleaned up and get sorted out. Back to regular scheduled programming on Monday. Right? The mornings are way more active here. The birds like to just wander around and stuff. At night, they're overtired and cranky. Yeah, you gotta do it, Penny. Yeah, I gotta put my foot up. I'll do that now. Okay, everyone. Thanks for watching. Be good. Eat treats, and I hope you have a great Memorial weekend. Glad to be back, and the birdies are great. I hope you guys get to do something fun. Oh, no, Candy. Okay, bye, everyone.